Good morning. We're here to talk about the forthcoming strategy for BSH. I thought I'd just recap on what's happened over the last few years with BSH. We've practically doubled membership from 1,500 people in back in 2016 to around about 3,000 now. We've made huge efforts to reinvigorate our ASM, and every year the number of abstracts submitted and the number of people attending progressively rises. We've improved our educational outputs, developed more guidelines on a regular basis, and also introduced novel ways of looking at our guidelines with podcasts and commentaries to make them more accessible. In 2021, after consultation with the membership, and it's really the membership that drives all these things, advocacy came up as a very strong requirement for the society. We've put huge amounts of effort, time and money into a big workforce project, and hopefully we can use what comes from that to argue the case for haematology and the problems we all know we've got going forward.
Absolutely. Just to be very clear, our four aims of the strategy are membership, knowledge sharing, advocacy, and then the fourth and new one is to advance the society to ensure that we have the infrastructure to support the growth in these areas. Yeah, just to build on those four aims of the strategy. Firstly, with membership, of course, we are a very member-driven society, inclusive of the entire multidisciplinary team. We're a service-based organisation, and we basically exist for our members. We're particularly delighted to see such an improvement in member numbers, and it's been great that there's been such an expansion in very junior members. And we want to make sure that we support members through the life cycle of their careers.
So our second aim within the strategy is really a continuation of the work we've done before around knowledge sharing to deliver high quality, accessible education for all of our members. It's crucial that we continue to attract high quality people into the specialty. It's, as we all know, the best specialty to be involved in, and I think we have to get out there and broadcast that message to all of these groups who work within our multidisciplinary teams to try and increase input into haematology as a career. The Global SIG has delivered education free education webinars and talks across various low and middle income countries, and we've got projects running in Cambodia, in Zambia. And I think it's important that we do look not just at UK practice, but also offer people the chance to interact globally. It's a win-win for both parties. We've also expanded into newer areas that I think will become increasingly important over the next few years. So I'm thinking particularly of our recently advertised AI fellowships. And I think it would be great to see this trend grow. This is going to be something which is going to affect all of us and probably very important for the profession. And we would like to be at the forefront of that.
Absolutely. And of course, we've got the annual scientific meeting coming up. This provides really important educational and networking opportunities for our members. It's got a great programme, and we will continue to promote and deliver the ASM. Our third aim is advocacy. And just to explain what we mean by that, it's being a powerful voice for haematology and championing the specialty in medicine and in pathology in the UK and for UK haematology globally through networking internationally with our peer group organisations and good international collaboration.
We've taken workforce as our first issue to try and contribute to, but there are plenty of other areas of haematology that are, I think, under threat that need a bit of a shout out and some work doing. I'm thinking particularly around research. We did the society and its members did some amazing work through COVID. I think academic haematology in this country is under threat, and it would be lovely to try and think we we could pull something together that helped that. We're all having difficulty accessing clinical trials. So there are many, many areas that I see as real pressure points for both for haematology careers and for our patients that we could really advocate more strongly on. And I think that's a great opportunity for us over the next few years. So our final pillar of the strategy, which is really not so much a pillar as a foundation for everything else that we try and do, is to build a society that is actually sustainable and able to achieve our aims.
Yeah, and we're making sure we've got the right leadership, the governance, the operations and financial performance to make sure that we do sustain and build on what we've achieved so far, and that we've got the resources and capabilities to do that.
But also our volunteers, and really value them, making sure the offering that BSH has, the kind of outstanding added value that volunteering and doing work within the society gives you as a member. It's not just a little another line on your CV. It's incredibly invigorating. I think anybody who has volunteered at some level in the society will tell you what a very positive experience it was. I would encourage people to get involved. We cannot manage without our volunteers. We have some 300 or so at the moment, but there's a rapid turnaround. So please, please, please consider volunteering and getting involved.